Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Hornby hobby. Surprise! I'm just as surprised as you are because I didn't know I was going to be getting this. So, a new joiner started at our work named Mark, and Rich and I have told him that I'm into trains, and he says, "Oh, right, and I've got some in the loft." As you do with me, and he does actually. So this is what he's given me today. So we'll go over the items in the bag first. So the first thing is this diesel. Diesel fans. What is this? I automatically assumed it was a 65 because it says D65. Usually when it has the number like that, that's usually what it is. Now I have tried this with a 9-volt battery and it does work touching the terminals. It won't really work touching the thingy, the wheels. The wheels are a bit grubby, so here's another run or ruin, guys, and I'm so happy. So here's my controller that I'm going to be using for checking if things work. So touching them to the brushes, can you hear that? It does work, I promise. Let me just... So there it is. That's actually speeding up. And again, it's the stereotypical smell. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is Lima. It says Lima, Italy on the bottom. And you can probably also tell it's Lima because of the couplings that they've used, which is frankly weird. That needs... I could probably do with putting a proper thing on there. I have had to repair this, by which I mean just the chassis block. Just glue it back in place where the motor is. Yeah, you won't be able to see it, but basically, you know how it's got two thin sides there. It is broken down there, so I thought I'd fix that. That's perfectly within the rules of Run or Ruin. Run or Ruin focuses on the motors, so I'm really happy with that. That looks like a nice looking diesel. Moving on, because we've got lots to go through. Intercity coach. This is made in Great Britain, so I'm assuming it's a Hornby one. The wheels are absolutely oxidized to hell. I mean, they're just a weird teal colour. That coupling's rusted, but I can drill the rivet out and replace it with my own. Then the coaches here. This one's just a standard Intercity. It is Lima as well, so I think that'll go. Does that go with that diesel? Might do. Probably doesn't, because that looks like it's British Rail. And then here is a Royal Mail one. We do actually have the piece. So it's got this trigger on the side, and it runs over this thing, and it's supposed to... Well, you can see the red thing moving in there. So a lot of this seems to be Lima, and I think there's very little Hornby or Triang stuff. So moving on, we've got a very heavy Triang horse box with metal thingy, metal chassis. I couldn't think of the word then. He mentioned that he reckons that this was the original set that he got, so probably the diesel and all these trucks, probably. So if anyone knows, then by all means let me know. So here's a Hornby one with the Meccano style couplings. The knuckle couplings are they called? In fact, I want to just see how... Yeah, they just kind of nudge each other apart. That one's buggered, but I might have a plan for that. That one's okay. There's a nice looking cattle van here with no coupling, so that'll be disused on the side somewhere. Here's a shell tanker or something. and I think it's got a weight in it. It's missing a set of wheels. Now moving on to the bits. So here is a lemur station, and you have an interesting switch here next to it, and you have these 3 contacts touching the track. So I'm assuming you'd turn your controller up, and then if you wanted to stop it in the station, you'd flick the switch off, and then when you're ready to go, you flick it on, so that then you're not faffing about with the controller. I don't know anything about this. Ooh, that's peeling off. But yeah, it is lemur. Here's the piece that I mentioned before. So you have this on here, and it runs across that raised red section. So we'll just do it a few times, just to yeah. And then obviously it's supposed to go down the other side. It's just because I've not got it on the track at the moment. So there's that. There's also a Triang R462 curved platform piece, so that'll definitely be come in handy. There's this double tunnel portal, which will come in handy as well, and also, in contrast to that, a single tunnel portal, which is looking very, very frayed. So I'm going to try and keep all of that on as possible. Natural weathering, guys. Because what I'd like to do is build a diorama with this. You disappear into the tunnel, and then on the opposite side, you've just got this lonely siding, overgrown, and maybe this truck weathered up, just derailed, or maybe even the box van, or the, I don't know, but there will be something. A piece of rolling stock just left to rot. There's another Hornby Meccano thing there, so I'm guessing they went together. That probably, I don't know if that did or not. That's actually Airfix. One of my favourite pieces, I can get all the bits, is this. Now this, I have no idea what it is, because it's all plastic. But I think, yeah, the wheels are quartered properly. It's all plastic. So if I were to spray paint that weird reddy purpley colour that they do, I could make this look like a locomotive that's being built. So I think that's probably what they were doing as well. I haven't actually seen all through this. I've only had little bits of it out. So there's a Triang R464 platform end. Here's a Triang 462 curved piece. So they'll come in handy at some point. Speaking of points, nice little segue. We've got loads of steel track, and I know it's steel because it's all rusted to hell. But hey, I can probably use it. Dig it all out. Yeah, the great thing about rust is it's free weathering. So that's the great thing about it. So yeah, I reckon I can use that piece of track on the diorama thing that we're going to make. Videos will be coming soon on the channel on that one. I probably only need one more length of straight track, which I reckon I've got. So yeah, just look at the rust on that. It's just brilliant. So, and finally, there's the makings, and I say makings because I don't know if it's all in here, of a footbridge, which I reckon I can use. So I'm guessing that goes there, and I'm guessing that would go on one of these sides. Which one was that one? That one goes on that side. That one goes on that side somehow, and then 2 ramps. Yeah, so all the pieces are there for that. I don't know if there's supposed to be anything up the middle. This is an Airfix kit, Airfix Industries. So I will be putting that back together, and I wonder if I could put that somewhere in the layout. Probably not, but that will get used. So, a big thank you to Mark for that, for giving me another contestant for Run or Ruin, for giving me some more rolling stock for just to play with, and track and everything. Oh, there we go. So there we go. We've now got two lengths of track. Oh, I bet they're different, aren't they? Yeah, that's lemur. That doesn't say. It's got most of the sleepers chopped off, but the difference in sleeper thicknesses there. And then maybe I could put get a couple of sets of points. Yeah, a couple of sets of points and make it look like an old disused shunting yard or something cool. So try and find a use. Like Rocket Railways, don't throw your stuff away, because I reckon it will come in handy somewhere. As will this. Maybe not all of it, but them rusted rails, definitely. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. If you know what that bloody diesel is, then do let me know. Is it a Class 65? If it is, then party round mine, because I got it right. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Always much appreciated. And until next time, stay safe, and thanks for watching.